our YouTube channel. In this channel, we are going to explore tips on different things we can easily prepare at home using the available resources we have at home. Okay, today we are going to make homemade sandwich bread. No need homemade sandwich bread. So this lockdown has really pushed me into producing virtually everything we need at home, making use of the things I have at home. Okay, today I'm going to make use of all-purpose flour. You can use bread flour, okay, but I'm using all-purpose flour. Then we have our salt. You use salt. You use I am using an instant yeast. To use 1 1/4 teaspoons of instant yeast. Okay, then I'm going to use 3/3 of salt. Okay, I'm going to use 1 egg because I'm using 1/4 teaspoon, okay, of salt. If you don't like salt, or you have to be careful if your butter has salt. Some butter has salt. If it has salt, you have to be careful. You can reduce it to 2/3, or 3 tablespoons of butter. Then you can substitute the butter with oil. Sometimes I use oil to prepare bread. It also comes out very nice. Okay, it depends on your choice. If you don't like butter or margarine, you can make use of your oil, maybe coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil. I usually use olive oil most times to make bread. It still came out perfectly okay. So let's get started. Remember, the egg is optional. You can also use milk. Okay, you can also use milk. Sometimes I use milk, but today I'm not going to use milk. So then the next one is water. I am using 1.5 cups of water. Okay, so because I really want it soft, I'm using my wooden spoon. Okay, so but I will make use of this part because this place will really give me water. This bread is actually going to take us up to 3 hours, but the stress is worth it. So it's better you are sure of what you are eating. Okay, so I am going to add my salt. Okay, I add my yeast. I'm going to add my yeast. That's adding the dry ingredients first. Then I add yeast. Okay, so at this point I am going to measure. Look at it. So I'm going to make a space in the middle, so I'll be able to add. I will first add my water. Okay, I put my egg. Look at it. This is my egg. Okay, so I'm going to measure in. I'm going to measure in my 3 tablespoons of oil. That's all. We are good to go. So we now use this side. See where I'm using. Remember, if you don't have butter at home, you can as well produce this with oil. Any oil you have at home, be it coconut oil, be it avocado oil, be it olive oil. These ones can as well serve. Okay, so make use of what you have at home. Remember we said this is no knead. We just turn it. Look at it. Remember I said that the egg is optional. You may decide not to use egg, as I decided not to use milk because sometimes I do use milk, but today's recipe I'm not going to use milk. I'm not using milk, sorry. So it is milk is optional, egg is optional. So at this point we are going to cover our dough to allow it to rise for 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes. So our dough is ready to be covered. So I'm going to use this. You use this, but you have to sprinkle some flour. You will sprinkle some flour on it. Let me get my flour. You need to, or oil. So remember, you need to apply oil. If you are using oil to make your bread, you apply oil on your pan. If you are using butter, you have to make use of butter. Okay, so I think my dough is ready. Yes, so this is it, my people. This is it. So this is the essence of applying flour on the leather after rising or during the process of rising. So I will now place a towel on this and wait for 1 hour 30 minutes. So guys, see you in the next 1 hour 30 minutes. Hi guys, welcome back. This is after 1 hour 30 minutes of our dough. See the way it is. See the way it looks. This is really amazing. This is the way I wanted it. So remember, you are meant to grease your pan, because I use my butter to grease my pan, because I use butter. So if you are using oil, remember you use oil to grease your pan as well. So I'm going to use these two pans, medium-sized pans for this cake. I'm going to for this bread. So I'm going to divide this dough into 2 equal parts. Okay. So I need remember you use even if you are adding. Okay, you can just add 3 more cups, depending on the number you are in your family, the number of the family. So you can just decide to use 6 cups instead of 3 cups. So, but if you are using 3 cups, extra 3 cups, that's 6 cups. The quantity of yeast still remains the same. Okay, you don't need to add more yeast. So 2 teaspoons of instant yeast should do the justice to it. Okay, so I'm going to apply enough butter on my palm to enable me deflect our dough. Okay, so it will not stick on my hand. So we are going to we are going to deflect the dough. We'll deflect it and divide it into 2. I'm going to divide it into 2. I will try and divide this into 2 equal parts. Okay. So I'm going to transfer each of these into my pan. Don't worry, I'll still be able to. So I keep it this way so you'll be seeing what I'm doing. So this is one part of it. So I'm going to just use my hand so this is it. I'm going to just use my hand to make sure that I push the dough towards the four edges, just to fill up the spaces. Okay, just to fill up the spaces, you know, so that I will have a smooth and a nice shape bread. So we are done with this one. We are done with this one. See? So I'm going to transfer this other half into this particular dough pan. I'm trying to really get as much as I can. I think I didn't divide this equally, but that's okay. So I'm going to push it towards the extreme, towards the edges. So I'm going to just so we are going to leave this to rise, but we don't need to cover it. We just need to to keep it to rise for another 40 minutes. So in 20 minutes into the 40 minutes, we preheat our oven to 375 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to keep it here. So we'll see in the next Hi guys, welcome back. This is 40 minutes. I've been preheating the oven for the past 20 minutes. So now look at the way it is. I think I didn't really divide this equally. So see the way it turned out. So we are really going to put this into the oven. Okay, we're going to put it into the oven for the next 40 minutes. So see you in the next 40 minutes. So just have a look. Okay. Hi guys. Here comes our bread. So the top is a bit strong, but we have to apply we'll have to apply may decide to apply butter on top of it. Though some people apply egg on top just to, just because of the shiny color the egg gives to it, okay, after baking. But it's a matter of choice. But personally, I don't want to do that. So see how I know this, and we are to bring the bread out from the pan. Let's just see how the inside looks like. I have to leave it to cool. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So you can just decide to apply anything, jam, margarine or butter, whichever one you want to use. They are dragging the bread with me, these boys. So whichever one you want to use, but this is really delicious. This is really, really delicious. Oh my goodness, this is so nice. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for watching our YouTube station. Question is welcome regarding to any practical, any video we posted. You can ask anything, any question. We are ready and willing to answer your questions. Your questions are highly welcome. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in our next video.